The first thing when we talk about IELTS cue cards is to follow a structure. What do we mean by a structure? The structure should be something wherein you have a good opening and a good closing. It's important to impress upon your examiner in the beginning, because that's where the concentration span is. The examiner judges you or forms an opinion in the first 5 to 10 seconds once you start speaking. So if you are sounding too slow or too rehearsed or too nervous, it could affect your score. So the way to start off would be to plan a good sentence which you open with, and then you connect your experience to that. This means that, say, if you are talking about a problem or an issue, you start with a good proverb. Say, there is no use crying over spilt milk, and this is a lesson that I learned when I faced an issue. So initially, always introduce some nice good proverbial line and then connect it. Say if your topic is about, say, gifts, ensure that you have a good opening or a good liner about gifts. Like, it does not make a difference what the price of the gift is. It's the emotions or the feeling that counts. So introduce it and then connect it to your personal experience. I vividly remember getting a gift from my grandmother. Say this is your connecting sentence to your experience. Similarly, if we are talking about, say, an experience where you visited some place, so anything around travel, destinations, these definitely help. Like a nice good liner, a good sentence which talks about travel. So your opening line could be in connection to the travel part, like, say, life is a journey, not a destination, and we should keep having different experiences. So if your opening or your structure is well presented and connected, plus language level is good, it helps the examiner in knowing that you have good language, and this can definitely increase your scores. The second thing, apart from the structure, that is extremely important would be using good vocabulary. Vocabulary is something which is mandatory for any test. Without vocabulary, high scores are not possible, right? So we have to have good vocabulary for sure. When we say good vocabulary, it means using more advanced and complex sentences. Having good language, like, say, for a very simple word like good, instead of using good, you say it was exceptional, right? Extraordinary, stupendous. Do not use simple words. Also, if you're happy, you use a good idiom and say on cloud nine. Or you use a vocabulary word like, say, elated, ecstatic. So using these words and getting out of your comfort zone, which normally stops us from using vocabulary, would increase again your scores. The third thing, of course, is not to stop too early. Ensure that you finish full time. Like, we know that we are given 2 minutes to speak on a topic. So if you're given 2 minutes to speak on a topic, you have to speak for those 2 minutes. Finishing too early would not be good. It is important that you take, say, 30 seconds, 40 seconds of thinking time, and then create your sentences according to the time that you require. So it's okay if we continue speaking and we are stopped by the examiner who says, okay, 2 minutes are done. But if we stop on our own and we stop in, say, 30 or 40 seconds, it's definitely going to affect the score. So just remember these couple of tips. We will continue in the next video.